Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge outdoor wall sconce called the Sonora Small 307105. Lots of info. Let's get into it. It is 14 inches overall height, 6 inches wide, has a projection of 4.5 inches from the wall out. Backplate is going to be 5.5 inches wide, 14 inches tall, and mounting height, which is the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your electrical outlet box, is coming in at 7 inches. So that's a center mount. I want to show you more information about that. If you're on the page for this on our site, HandmadeInVermont.com, look over on the right hand side of your screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. That link is going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So click on that and open it up. I want to show you a few things in that. So one of the things, it has a packing, actually not a packing list, it has a parts list. It's also going to show you how the glass goes in, how it assembles very easily. The most important thing, it's going to show you how the back plate sets up over your junction box. Some of you guys are going to have questions about where you can have this on the back. Can you have it near the top? Can it attach on the bottom? There are pictures next to me that kind of show you how the back plate is built, and that really has a wall that's built around the back of it, which allows space back there to run those wires from the bottom up anywhere you want. You just have to decide how you're going to attach it to your building if you're not attaching it to the junction box. So just keep that in mind. But there's plenty of space back there to run those wires without a problem. The other thing is, when you do have this finished and you attach it to your building, run a bead of clear silicone between, or actually where the two meet, where the sconce meets the building. Run a bead of clear silicone all the way down and around it, so it keeps moisture from getting into it. You can't see the silicone because it's clear, and it's just a really good way to finish the job. Okay, so moving on from there, glass on this is going to be 3.63 inches in diameter, 10.8 inches high, and that's going to be kind of important for a lot of you guys because we're going to talk about lamping next, what's inside. Hubbardton offers this as an LED fixture. That's in various direct circumstances I'll get to in a second, but it's going to be, as an incandescent fixture, it's going to be shipping with a regular screw-in bulb, which is going to be able to accept anything like incandescent. That's what the first thing we talk about, 100-watt max for an incandescent because of the heat generated by this bulb. But a lot of you guys are going to want to do LEDs. You can easily do the same kind of bulb as an LED. That's an A19, that's an A19. So if you guys want to do LEDs, you don't have to buy their version of the fixture as an LED. You just put in your own. It saves you a ton of money. And a couple things, you can choose the color temperature of the LED you put in. When you go out shopping for LEDs, just make sure you buy what you're looking for, or what you guys like. I like the warmth of an incandescent bulb. That's 3,000 Kelvin. If you guys like that whiter light, that's going to be 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin. It'll tell you on the box when you're buying the bulb. It'll tell you online right off the bat. If you're going to be putting these in a situation like on a porch or a screened-in porch, maybe covered back porch around a pool, and you want to dim these in the evening when you guys are sitting out there with your friends after dinner, then you don't have that glare of a heavy light on. You can dim them down. Just buy a dimmable bulb. It's a dimmable fixture without any problem at all. And then going back to the LED thing, and also if you are in the state of California, Hubbardton Forge's dedicated LED is really a GU24 socket setup. So that's going to be for people that are California residents who are, or construction people that are actually doing a California Title 24 compliant project. And that means that you have to do a socket like this. That means that you're doing new construction or renovation in the state of California and you're pulling permits, and the building inspector is going to come out and check on this kind of stuff. This is one of the things he's going to want you to do, is a socket setup like this, which we do as a special order. It's not a big deal, but for everyone else, just do the regular incandescent one and put in your own screw-in LED. And also on top of that, LEED certified building projects, LEED, and that's going to be people that are building houses and commercial structures to get those LEED tax credits for energy. And that's going to be the same deal. They're going to make you do this as well, okay? So I want to touch on Hubbardton Forge's glass for just a second. Hubbardton Forge's opal glass is not just another piece of white glass. This is actually hand-blown glass. All of their glass is hand-blown. And to begin with, it's actually a clear piece of glass to start with. And they come in, they blow a second layer on the inside of white glass. Then they come back and they do a third step where they sandblast the entire outside. So you'll notice when you get these in your hands, they actually have layers of glass on them on the ends. You can see them on these two pieces, and it gives it this really soft, semi-transparent, kind of milky quality. It's a soft glowing piece. Really, really pretty. You know, they're really obsessed about details at Hubbardton Forge, and a lot of people don't. I don't think they appreciate it out in the world, but you appreciate it because that's why you guys are here watching this video. There you go. Let's talk about something else. Same kind of idea. They only use aircraft-grade aluminum to make all of their outdoor lighting, and the reason they do that is because aluminum holds up better than any other material in harsh, extreme weather. When you go out and you're out in the world, look up and you'll see those jet airlines flying up there way above your head. They're all made out of aluminum for a reason, because it holds up beautifully, it welds beautifully, it doesn't rust, it's very light, and it's just the best material to use outside. So on top of that, they have developed these outdoor baked epoxy powder coats that can go over this and make them pretty much indestructible, and we're going to talk about that right now. So how they do this, you'll notice in the picture next to me, there's a picture of a woman, and she's actually shooting powdered finish at the fixture, and they take the fixture, let's say this is the fixture to begin with, okay? They wire it up with a wire here, a wire coming down. They run a small amount of electricity through it to make it positive. And what that does, it makes it attract everything around it. So when she's over there spraying little bits of powdered finish, what it's going to do, it's going to go over the entire fixture. It's going to get into every nook, every cranny, top, bottom, sides, the whole thing. They're going to take that fixture, they're going to put it into an oven. That's going to melt that down and make it into a hard epoxy shell. And it makes it, you know, incredibly strong. Because they do this, and these things have been tested in these wind chambers where they have shot, you know, salty seawater at them, basically, because that's what's going to happen on a beach, right, where a lot of these things are going to end up. They had to really do that to make sure that they're going to hold up for you. And because they have done that, they offer the best warranty for the entire lighting industry. And you can see that over on the left-hand side of your screen. Limited lifetime warranty for residential use, and check it out, and it'll really make you feel better about their products. Okay. Moving on from there, why don't we talk about our showroom in Vermont. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We actually have a What's on Display page on our website. It's over in the red tabs over on the left-hand side of your screen, so you can open up that and check it out. Showroom has also a clearance center. So clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's an amazing deal for you. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you guys are going to come visit us, do me a favor, bring a big SUV, if you can, if you have one, only because the boxes are set up for shipping. Measure everything you can think of. So measure with a measuring tape, measure your ceilings, measure counters, tables, distances between junction boxes and things like ceilings, because if you're looking, you want to make sure when you're looking at these things that they're going to be able to be used by you for your needs, okay? And then also bring an iPad. If you guys are doing a project and you have a tablet laying around at home, take pictures with that. Take pictures, and you can bring that tablet in, and we can go through all those pictures together and look and see what you guys are doing, and I can help you out on that, okay? So when you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else does that. Some larger items, generally big things on pallets, and custom things are going to be non-returnable. We'll always tell you that on the page for it, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. And then on top of all that, we offer a rush program. So in order for you to get all of these different finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. It takes generally about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half, and it is super, super inexpensive. A lot of people don't even know about it. If you want to know about it, the best thing to do is just drop me a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. You can also call 802-446-2400 during business hours. And so I'm here every day except Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time if you guys want to talk to me. And then you can email us 7 days a week at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. So I think that kind of wraps things up on this. You guys have any questions at all, let me know. Thank you for stopping in today. Take care. Bye-bye.